Hey there, Fog Dwellers, it's your favorite Oni coming to you with another Shrine Showcase. On we go! First up from the entity, Nia, is Balanced Landing. What this does is reduces the stagger duration when falling by 75% and reduce the noise of your landing grunts by 100%. So that moment when you go off the hill and the killer catches to you almost immediately, not a problem with this perk. You also start sprinting at 150% your normal speed for 3 seconds. Once this perk is used, it does cause exhaustion for 60 seconds, which does get reduced to 40 seconds at tier 3. Do note that the stagger duration reduction does not, I repeat, does not activate when you are exhausted, so keep that in mind. This perk was seemingly made for the Haddonfield map, and combines very well with other perks such as Dance With Me from Kate, Quick and Quiet from Meg, and Vigil from Quinn. A perk I highly recommend to any survivor, both new or veteran. Next up from Felix is Built to Last. Its effect is simple. Once per trial, a depleted item you carry will refill 30% of its charges after 10 seconds. This increases to 50% at tier 3, and this perk is a must when you have those annoying deplete X number of medkit or toolbox challenges. This combines amazingly with Nia's Streetwise perk, allowing you to hold on to those charges longer. Also, this recharges based on how many charges the item has with add-ons too. So, for example, a Commodious toolbox with spare parts and wire spool will get back more charges than just the toolbox on its own. Also, do remember, this applies to any depleted item you hold for 10 seconds. So if you find a medkit and it's empty, pick it up and boom, half the charges are back, which should help you out of a bind. Next up is our first killer perk. From Lady Hagatha, aka Hag, comes Hex, the Third Seal. While the Hex is active, any survivors you hit with a basic attack will be affected by a permanent blindness effect. This applies to the last 2 survivors you hit, with it affecting all 4 survivors at tier 3. As a Hex perk, this only lasts so long as the Hex is still around, so guard it well. Combine this with Hex Undying to keep it in the game longer, while some other killer perks like Knockout also work well with this. An awesome DVD streamer named Spooky Loops has done a video on this super underrated perk, which I'll link in the description above for you. Now, on to our final killer perk. From the Nurse comes the Bane of Healers, the Bane of Self-Care, and a perk every killer should want and need, A Nurse's Calling. Its effect is really simple. You can see the auras of anyone healing or being healed when within a 20-meter range at tier 1. At tier 3, this increases to 28 meters. For you Legion and Deathslinger players out there, please note that mending does not count as a healing action for this perk, so it won't reveal anybody who's mending. This perk goes super well with stealth killers who can sneak up on those using self-care or being healed. I'm looking at you, Ghostface, Pig, and Mikey. So that's it for this week's Shrine, Fog Dwellers. As always, I hope I gave you some fun build ideas or convinced you to try out some of these perks for yourself. Of course, if you liked the video and want to see more content, please hit that like and subscribe button. And consider checking me out on Twitch. I stream Friday through Sunday, 11 AM Japan Standard Time, so hope to see you there. Until next time, Fog Dwellers, stay hungry.